Welcome to probably the most important part of this series, and that is the phrase that pays. Let's get right into the phrase that pays, and we're just going to go right into Google. So you can see I'm in Google Mexico, it doesn't really matter, but I'm going to type in, I have a client who is a photographer in Los Angeles. And if you're watching this video, my client, you know exactly who I'm talking to. But he's a photographer. And so let's type in, he wanted to know, can I just type in photographer and come up on page 1 of Google? Now, as you do this, you want to type in, I'm calling this a keyword phrase. They used to be called keywords because you would just use one word, or maybe you would use 5 words and see if that would work. Now they're called keyword phrases, like a few words, even a sentence of words. It can be a paragraph of words. Google has evolved. So what you want to do is type in your keyword phrase, in this case photographer, and then look at this number right down here. In this case, there are almost a 1.5 billion results. To get on page 1 for that, good luck. Okay. I'm sorry. I mean, good luck with that. So you have to redefine your keyword phrase and see what works for you. So you want to make this number, I like to get this number hopefully below 600,000. If I can have it under 1 million, I'll go for it. Above, this number being above 1 million, it's tough. Between 1 million and 2 million is doable, but below 1 million is much easier, and below 600,000 is gold. So I'm going to add to this. He's a headshot artist. So I'm going to type in photographer headshots, Los Angeles. There you go. There is the magic number. This number is 577,000. That is magical. If I see a number below 600,000, I know that I'm going to get to page 1 of Google. I know it. With that number right there, and that's what it comes down to. That's going to work for my client. Now, let's take this a step further, just so you get an idea of what I'm talking about. I'm going to type in hot dogs. Sure, why not? Hot dogs. Look at this number, 79 million results. Good luck with that. Now, whatever your service is, you may be a beautician, you may be an auto repair shop, you may be an immigration attorney, you may be an immigration accountant. But I'm going to type in hot dogs with that very high number, but then I'm going to type in hot dogs. Better yet, I'm going to type in hot dogs, Columbus, Ohio, my hometown. There you go. Let's see what happens to our magic number. Hot dogs, Columbus, Ohio. That brings it down to a good number, 865,000. I feel comfortable. I can get on page 1 with that number. And let's go hot dogs, West Side, Columbus, Ohio. How about that? That brings it down to 394,000. I can truly get on page 1 of Google with that number. So, and let's try this. Let's go for another one. Let's go to immigration. This is for my client out there. Immigration attorney. There you go, right there. Immigration attorney, 8 million. But if you type in immigration attorney, let's try Columbus, Ohio again, whatever. Okay. Look at that number. 100. You can surely, if you're an immigration attorney in Columbus, Ohio, you're going to get on page 1 by just going to Google, looking around, and this is how you find the phrase that pays. This really works. So this is the first thing you want to do. Before you do anything on your web page, you want to figure out what is the phrase that pays. And some people think that the phrase that pays is for their entire website. That's not true. Each individual page is a different marketing universe. So in my case, I have a page for Photoshop Tutor. I have a page for Dreamweaver Teacher. I have a page for Adobe Illustrator Video Tutorials. I have a web page for Adobe Dreamweaver CC Video Tutorials. Each of those pages are individual universes, and I do SEO for each page. So if you make hot dogs, you want hot dogs with cheese, Columbus, Ohio, hot dogs with ketchup, or immigration attorney, tax attorney, divorce attorney. Those are all different pages, all using search engine optimization differently, so that you have people finding you for hopefully 4, 10, 15 different pages. That is how you find the phrase that pays. Now we're going to come back in our next segment and show you how to use the phrase that pays in our theme, Divi, my favorite theme. We're going to use the plugin Yoast SEO. This is Bill the Geek, broadcasting not live from Guadalajara, Mexico.